How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here. And today we're going to be taking a look at some Black Ops 2 gameplay on one of my more favorite DLC maps ever in Call of Duty history, Grind. I believe this is a little bit of an above average TDM gameplay. I get 26 kills and 5 deaths, and I'm playing with one of my good friends, iTanKid. You guys can go ahead and check him out down in the description below. Good YouTuber, closing in on 30,000 subscribers hopefully, but I'm actually coming close to 32,000, so if you guys want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. But that's besides the fact that I'm here to tell you guys a story. Now, this story happened a few nights ago, probably 4 or 5 nights ago, and it's kind of weird. I've told stories on my channel before, especially on Father's Sunday and in a few personal videos, but this story was actually kind of cool, and I kind of regret not actually getting vlog footage of the story I'm about to tell, and a few other stories. So I'm gonna let you guys in on something that happens a lot in my life. It's actually a really big nerd party. So we have about 10 guys all over at one house, and I know this sounds so gay and so nerdy, it just hurts to even hear about it and listen about it, but okay, so just go along with this. So we have about 10 guys over, and we all play League of Legends, Call of Duty, Minecraft, whatever. I don't typically partake in some of those games, but they do, and I have fun, and I play most of the games with them. But disregarding that, we do this is probably our fourth or fifth situation that we've done that in over the past few months, and it's really fun, and we never really have any trouble with it. We always get the internet situation. We always bring over our computers. We always have a ton of power strips, monitors, everything. We have the whole 9 yards. So it's really fun. It's a situation that I wish didn't get interrupted by something like this and the story that I'm about to tell you. So I live in a pretty nice neighborhood. Nothing crazy. We don't have crazy gates guarding and everything like that, but you know, I have a pool, I have a hot tub. It's a nice place. I live in California, and so this was happening. So I'm in high school, all my friends are over there in high school, so what do you expect? Teenagers, what are we gonna do? And we don't do anything, so we nerd out. But actually some people came by my house, and we do have garbage cans, 2 garbage cans, of course, a regular one and a recycling one, sitting out in the front of my house. And this is again a few nights ago, and we hear, and there's about 10 of us, and we're all, you know, when you have 10 people, someone's gonna notice, and a few guys actually come up and knock over our garbage cans. So we don't see this happening in the act, but we hear it, so we go out, we see a few people running away, 3 or 4 guys, and we're like, okay, we're not going to chase them or anything, obviously, so we just go up, and I fix the trash cans, and me and my friends we help each other out, you know, put up the trash cans. You know, such hard work for 10 guys, but no, in reality, it wasn't. Of course, it was really quick, and then they come back, and we see them on my driveway. Now, keep in mind, they're literally on my driveway. Now, my driveway kind of slants up and then goes up to my house, and then you go through the porch and stuff like that, and there's kind of like a side rail, and I can't see them from a certain view, a certain, I want to say, a room that we look out of to kind of just keep track. So we were doing that, and my dog doesn't like, my dog is not, I have 2 dogs actually. One is a really small little Yorkie, you know, the typical hand, you know, the one that goes in the purse, you know, we have one of those, and then we have a big yellow lab, big dog. His name's Fleet, F-L-E-E-T, like, you know, a group of ships, and he doesn't bark very often. He's a really nice dog, really lazy dog, but sorry Fleet for calling you out. I know you watch my videos, you sly dog, but no. And these guys came back, and they're in my driveway, and they didn't ring my door. And keep in mind, this is like midnight 1 a.m. ish, and they come by, and they're just kind of messing around, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Now, I didn't say this to them, but again, there's 10 of us and 3 of them, and of course no fighting went on. I'm not going to say that, but they did have actually bats in their hands. No, they're not trying to hurt us, not like big bats, not like wooden or metal bats, but like, I want to say, like, not foosball obviously, but like plastic wiffle bats. They had like plastic ones, and I'm not thinking they're going to hurt us. Obviously there's 10 of us, and if needed, whatever, call the police and be a pussy. But either way, they're out in front of our house, and this is kind of annoying. I don't want them on my property. And keep in mind, my dad is asleep. He's a very heavy sleeper, and so he didn't notice, even when we're yelling and stuff like that. He doesn't notice when I die one off a Moab or something like that. He still doesn't notice when I yell and punch the wall, but that's a different story for another time. And I actually did elbow the wall and put a hole in it, but that's a different story for another commentary. But keep in mind, they're doing this, and so we have one of our friends go out and say, like, get off, like, right now. One of our friends that has more balls, because remember, we're a bunch of nerds. We don't like getting picked on. So we have the more ballsy friends go out there, and I make sure to keep track, and they go out there and they tell them to leave, and they leave. They're like, well, why? Okay, I guess. I mean, we'll leave. Yeah, they knew a few of us, and they knew me too. So this is about 2 or 3 of us that they knew, and they go and leave, and then they bring back 4, 5, 6 guys. I think it was like 5 or 6 guys, and they're coming near our driveway, and we go after them. We don't yell at them. Well, actually, we do yell at them, but I was gonna say we don't chase them down like past our driveway and a little bit into the street, and they leave, and one of them knocks over the garbage can actually when they were running away. And we had my bigger friends who were like tall guys, like 6 foot something and like 200 plus pounds. We made them yell at them, and we didn't have weapons. They had wiffle bats, like 2 of them, but that's like a plastic bendable bat, and we had them actually go after them and make them pick it up. And one of these kids actually slipped, and I believe he may have broken his arm, like literally, like it was like oh, sorry for the swear word, but it was like literally like bent in and like out. It was terrible. It was disgusting. And then I don't know what happened. I didn't know the kid's name, so I hope nothing happens, but that's my crazy story for this commentary. So hope